let us quickly revise. What is AS1? Heading of AS1.
Disclosure of accounting policy.
Disclosures of accounting policy. Then we saw 3 fundamental assumptions. What are the 3 fundamental assumptions?
Going concern,
Going concern,
consistency, and
consistency,
accrual basis.
accrual.
Yes, GCA, going concern, consistency, and accrual. Three consideration on which accounting policy is decided.
On prudency, materiality, and substance over form.
Yes, prudence, materiality, and substance over form. If for disclosure requirements, when the accounting assumptions are followed, do we need to disclose or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen the question properly. When the accounting assumptions are followed, do we need to disclose?
Then no need to disclose, ma'am.
Yes, then no need to disclose. We have to disclose it if we are not following it. And
Not
for accounting
followed.
policy,
Yes,
yes, if we and for accounting policies, we disclose what is the accounting policy. If there is any change in accounting policy, what is the effect of such change in the accounting policy? What is the effect on your financial statements? All this we do disclosures, right?
yes, ma'am.
And we solved some few questions also. We saw that how the questions are going to come. Basic I told you. First you have to write which accounting standard is applicable with entire title. Then you will have to write what is the case, what is the fact related to that fact given, what is the provision, what accounting standard says. Then final conclusion you will write that what finally you are concluding according to the case. Done this much. Then we came to AS2. What is the heading for the AS2?
Valuation of inventories.
Yes, AS2 is related to inventory, that how to value inventory. Inventory include only fixed stock or anything else?
Inventory includes raw material, work in progress, and finished goods.
Yes, if there is a stock of the raw material, that is also an inventory for me. Raw material, work in progress can also be there, finished goods will be there. Okay, finished goods, finished stock is there. On what value do we disclose? Do we record it?
Cost or net realizable value, whichever is less.
Yes, cost or NRV, whichever is less, we disclose it at that value, right? What is the NRV? What is the meaning of NRV?
Estimated selling price minus estimated selling expenses.
Yes, what actually I am going to realize, estimated selling price minus whatever selling expenses I am doing. That is my net realizable value. Then at WIP, for WIP, at what value do we record?
Cost or NRV, whichever is less.
Yes, same thing, cost or NRV, whichever is less. For raw material, what value do we record? In general, at what value are we going to record?
At cost.
In general, in general we will record at cost, but in what situation we will record at different thing?
When replace.
When will this situation come? If my finished stock, if my net realizable value is less than the cost, in that case, I will record my raw material at cost or replacement value, whichever is less. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this was AS2. Then we came to AS10. What is the AS10 now?
Property, plant and equipment.
Yes, AS10 is PPE, property, plant and equipment. AS10 is applicable on
Fixed assets.
all fixed assets. It is applicable, but it is not applicable to two things. Which is that?
Biological assets and wasting assets.
Yes, biological assets and wasting assets. But in biological assets also, on what it is applicable?
Bearer plant.
Yes, on bearer plants it is applicable, right? Then what is the meaning of property, plant and equipment? What conditions should be satisfied?
It's a tangible asset. It must be an asset. It is held for use. It is used more than 12 months.
Yes, it should be tangible. It should be asset. It should be held for not for sale, but held for use. Use can be for rental purpose, for administration purpose, for using, for providing of services, for production of goods. Anything purpose can be there, but not for the sale. Then it should be for more than the 12 months. Then it will fit into my meaning of property, plant and equipment. Is that clear? Then at what value do we record property, plant and equipment? When do we record? on what is the criteria for recording PPE.
Future economic benefit and cost measurement must be.
Yes, future economic, if it gives me future economic benefits and cost measurement is possible, then we are going to record it, right? Same was with the spare parts and replacement parts as well. In replacement parts, what do we de-recognize?
Old part of carrying amount.
Yes, because old part is now we are removing it. So we will de-recognize it, the old part, and now we will put the new part, whatever is that. That is called my replacement. Then initial recognition. At what value are we going to recognize property, plant, and equipment?
At cost.
Yes, at
First
cost.
time.
Cost will include purchase price also. What else will it include?
Direct
Direct-
attributable cost, ma'am.
Yes, whatever
Restoration
directly attributable cost and restoration cost, whatever directly related costs are there, all these costs are going to be included. Then we saw some exclusions also, that administrative expenses, operating expenses, selling expenses, all these are not going to be included. Only that cost is going to included which is related to my which is related to my fixed asset. That is only costs are going to included. Then we saw for the self-constructed assets. What is the self-constructed asset? Yes, what is self-constructed asset?
Own construction.
not purchased, made
Yes,
in
we have
factory only.
yes, we have not purchased it. We have constructed ourselves only, and then we are going to use it for my production or providing of services, anything. Same concept, self-constructed asset. Whatever cost I incurred for constructing that asset, all that I'm going to include it. Then we saw property depreciation on property, plant, and equipment. Depreciation from when? Ready to use or put to use? From when we are going to start depreciation?
Ready to use, ma'am.
Yes, we will see ready to use, not put to use. My asset is ready to use today. Doesn't matter if I use after 6 months. At least my asset was ready today only. So I'm going to start giving depreciation today itself. Right? Then what is the depreciation method according to AS10?
Straight line method.
It is not straight line method. It is on the basis of pattern of benefits, that how you are getting benefits. Accordingly, you are going to provide depreciation. Is that clear? On the basis of pattern of benefits, that how you are getting benefits. If your benefits are consistent, regular benefits are getting, then you can provide straight line method also. Then all this AS10 is done.